Well, I guess we can say it. The double champ does what the heck they want. The Florida Panthers won the Stanley Cup in 2025. They won the Stanley Cup in 2024. And now they're doing what the heck they want because the Florida Panthers have just acquired Brady Tkachuk out of the Ottawa Senators. Oh my goodness. First to the punch was Pierre LeBrun, who went out there and posted that he's hearing the Panthers are getting close to acquiring Brady Tkachuk from Ottawa. He believes Ottawa will get 3 first-round picks and a second if the deal is finalized. More to come. Now, we did get more that came. Pierre LeBrun then followed up, the picks going to Ottawa will be the 9th overall pick this year, the 25th overall pick this year, the 2029 first-round pick, and 2030 first-round pick from Florida. He thinks the Ottawa Senators, who have just lost their captain, tried on Lundell, but Florida held firm. The Panthers view him as a 1C. They didn't want to trade him. Now you might be asking, the 25th overall pick, the Panthers had that? And yeah, they did have that. Earlier this morning, the Seattle Kraken traded the 25th overall pick in this year's draft to Florida for forward Mackie Samoskevich. The Panthers also acquired a conditional second-round pick next year, either Columbus or Winnipeg's second. So essentially, the Seattle Kraken lost out on Samoskevich. They gained the 25th overall pick, and then they used that 25th overall pick plus their own 9th overall pick this year, which we all said was going to be in play. There is no way the Seattle Kraken, the Florida Panthers care about actually getting the 9th overall draft pick in a season where everything went wrong for them. No Barkov, no Tkachuk for half the year. Bobrovsky sucked. They got the 9th overall pick. Guess what? They're going to trade it. That's exactly what they did. They sent the 9th overall pick, the 25th overall pick, another first, and another second over to Ottawa for Brady Tkachuk. And we also have this piece of news. I think this is so under the radar, and we need to talk about this as well. Renaud Lavoie said the Tkachuk trade is a total bomb, but I'm told pressure was high on the Senators to make it happen. I've been told by multiple sources the dressing room was not pushing for Brady to stay. That being said, it's still a gamble to trade him in the same division. What? Are you serious? The Ottawa Senators dressing room themselves, they were saying, yeah, take this guy out. We don't want him on our team anymore. He doesn't need to come back. Wow, what a piece of info. I think this is the biggest thing here. Brady Tkachuk, sure, wanting to get traded to Florida, that's probably the case. We all understood that that was the dynamic that was brought upon the NHL when the Four Nations face-off happened last year, when the Olympics happened this year, when Brady Tkachuk was a part of those teams, and when we saw these other American dudes decide to ask out Quinn Hughes, Matthew Tkachuk, maybe Connor Hellebuck, even Dylan Larkin in Detroit. Brady Tkachuk, there was always this idea he was going to leave too. Now, the only one left is Austin Matthews. But for Brady to hear that Ottawa Senators people were not pushing for him to stay, this guy got John Wick excommunicado here. Oh my goodness, sure. The outcome of him going to Florida is probably exactly what he wanted. And that's not to be dismissed. We know that this is exactly where Brady Tkachuk wanted to go. But between the cap shenanigans and the fact that Florida is going to be able to get this done pretty much with just draft capital, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I get it. These picks are pretty beefy. 9th overall pick this year, 25th overall pick this year, plus another first. That's 3 firsts and a second. That's a big beefy price for one player. But for the Ottawa Senators, this should be all right because now they've got all these pieces. They could use them to get another player, maybe a Jason Robertson or something. I mean, it makes sense. Trading Tkachuk for the 9th and 2 trash firsts is crazy. Ottawa L. I mean, they had zero leverage, right? They had no ability to negotiate with other teams because Brady Tkachuk, he pulled the old Claude Giroux, he pulled the old Brad Marchand, he pulled the old Vladimir Tarasenko. I want to go to Florida, and you're not going to convince me to go otherwise. Ay. Brady Tkachuk forced his way out, and it seems like the Senators' locker room, the dressing room, they were okay with it. This guy got John Wick excommunicado, and now we have an article from Elliot Friedman that we're going to read here on air as well. Why the Senators are trading Brady Tkachuk to the Panthers. In a Father's Day blockbuster, the Senators traded Captain Brady Tkachuk to the Panthers, uniting him with older brother Matthew for 3 firsts and a second. Some quick context, according to multiple sources. Tkachuk missed the Senators' exit meetings for an excellent reason, the birth of his second child, hours after the team was eliminated from the playoffs. When he did meet with GM Steve Staios, there were conversations about Tkachuk's long-term future, whether or not he saw himself extending in the Canadian capital following the conclusion of his current contract in July 2028. It's clear Tkachuk's answer sent Ottawa into uncertainty. After further conversations, a list from Tkachuk's camp was submitted before the draft combine to the Senators, including 4 teams: Carolina, Florida, Minnesota, Vegas. Man, it's always the same 4 gosh darn teams! Dylan Larkin said the same thing, just without Carolina. Oh, now they won the Stanley Cup, so we could go there now. Florida, Mini, Vegas, ay. Can these American dudes get any more original? According to several sources, it became clear the preference was alongside Matthew in South Florida. Since Brady had a full no-move clause, the Senators ultimately had 2 choices: hold or make the best deal they could. They chose the latter, really their only option. The debate around Tkachuk's future was a never-ending annoyance in the market and in the dressing room. Eventually, this was going to get out and became an even more uncontrollable distraction. It's painful in the moment, but no doubt Ottawa, which is trying to contend, will use these picks to immediately improve itself. It also reinforces the Panthers as a major problem in the East, 1 year removed from back-to-back Stanley Cup championships. Ay. What a crazy day, eh? And we still got some more stuff to talk about. Let me know in the comments all your opinions about Brady Tkachuk getting traded over to the Florida Panthers for 4 picks. That's it. First, and a second. We also can go over that Mackie Samoskevich trade, but let's be real. Sorry, Seattle. Nobody's talking about the Samoskevich deal and analyzing it and breaking it down and saying, what can Samoskevich provide the Kraken? He's a middle 6 young piece. He's fine. He'll be good. But there's a reason why the price to get him was a 25th overall pick, to which the Panthers just decided, hey, we'll flip it over to Ottawa. Let's get Brady Tkachuk here, people. Let's make it happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about this deal? And if you're an Ottawa Senators fan, how pissed off are you? I think that's a pretty reasonable question to ask here. If you are pissed off in any capacity, how pissed off are you that Brady Tkachuk, the trade rumors were real, he had the same trade list as Dylan Larkin, and now he's out of here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. How do you feel about Brady Tkachuk? I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.